Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Mrs. BK. Make sure you're in a place that will allow you to concentrate and do your best work. You can stop this video at any point to replace something you may have missed. Look around you. Is there anything near you that could be distracting? If so, pause the video right now and remove whatever it is. We're about to begin. Remember, you are in charge of your own learning time. Make it count. Today's topic is plotting ordered number pairs. We've been talking about plotting ordered number pairs. And if you look at this graph, it looks a little bit different. We now have added negative numbers going down and negative numbers going across. In our last chapter, we worked with all kinds of negative numbers, so this shouldn't look any different than the number lines that we used, except for now we have one number line going vertically or up and down. But it's still the same. Moving to the right, the numbers get larger. Moving to the left, the numbers get smaller. So you've heard the term negative and positive numbers before. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to put these on the graph. You learned in the last video, if we have a number such as 3, 3, that is the ordered pair. The first number in the ordered pair always moves across either direction. Okay? The second number in the ordered pair always moves up and down. And remember the story I told you about the monkey? The monkey swings from branch to branch before it can climb up or down to get the bananas. And that's basically what we're going to be doing here. In that example 3 comma 3, we are starting at our um, origin spot, which is 0, 0. And now we're looking at the first number in the ordered pair, and that is a 3. So I'm going to be moving over to the right to the number 3, and then I'm going to be moving up to 3, and that is exactly where my line should be. I'm going to clear the ink from that one. Okay, so this upper right quadrant should look very familiar to you. The other quadrants may not look so familiar, but if you think about how they have it set up, it should be pretty clear about how and where to put your dots when you have a coordinate number. For instance, in the top coordinate, top right, which is the one we typically have been using, we have positive, the first number is positive, the second number is always positive. Well, in the upper left, the first number is always going to be negative, and the second number is going to be a positive number. If we go straight down from there, the first number is going to be a negative number, and the second number is going to be a negative number because we have to move across and we have to move down. And those are negative numbers going in that direction. Okay, if we look at this last quadrant, it would be a positive number. The first number would be positive, the second number would be negative because we always move across first, starting from the origin part, the origin at 0, 0. Let's take a look at some ordered pairs that would be in each one of these quadrants. We've done enough of the typical ones, the plus plus side that we did over the last couple of days, but let's look at the other top left side. So if I had a coordinate that's at negative 3 comma 7, I would start at my point of origin. I would move horizontally until I hit, whoops, it went past it, until I got to the negative 3. And then I would move up until I got to 7 because these are positive numbers. So the coordinate negative 3 comma 7 would be at this point right here. Let's try another one. How about negative 6 and 2? So we started at the point of origin. Our first number tells us we have to go across or horizontally, and it's a negative number, so negative numbers go to the left. So I'm going to go over to negative 6. and then I'm going to go up 2. Now when you're doing this on your own, I don't want you to draw the lines. I'm doing it because on the program that I'm using right now, there's no way to highlight what I'm doing. So when you're doing it, please don't draw the lines, just put the dot where it should be. Okay, now let's look at that lower left quadrant. If we have a ordered pair such as -6 and -3, we know we start out at 0, and the first number, it always moves horizontally, and we're moving in the negative direction, so we go over to the -6, which is right here, and now we have to go down. This is the first time that we've talked about negative numbers going up and down, but it's basically the same as moving horizontally. Going upward, the numbers are rising. Going down, they're getting smaller. So if we go 6 to -3, we go down to right here, where both line up, and that's where my dot would be placed. In the lower right-hand quadrant, we have ordered pairs that would look like this. 12, comma, -3. So we know we start at the 0, at the origin. Our first number is a positive number, so we go to the right and we go all the way to 12. Now it's a negative number, and the negative numbers are going down. So here we go down right there. And that is where our dot is. All right, boys and girls, that was a very quick lesson. I hope that you are ready. We're going to work on this more tomorrow. And I hope you are having a wonderful evening. I'm going to make this like this, that like that. Remember, boys and girls, your teacher loves coordinate graphs. Have a good night.